Hey everybody, my name is Rohan Lawrence, or better known for my username or new username Rowan R9. Um, I'm a WWE fan, so I decided to, now that we've reached the era of 1,000, as I call it, I decided to, basically just show my comments for what happens daily on SmackDown or what happens on Raw, maybe Superstars if I get the chance, but no, who knows. But before I start trying to do that, I do want to open up a little, introduction pilot video just to start things off with a comment that, well, with the whole topic that's basically been discussed heavily. And yeah, you guessed it, it's why people hate John Cena so much. Now, personally, I myself am a Cena fan. But, however, I'm not the type of fan who just turns a blind eye to, the things that are clear that, why people hate him so much. So I'm going to be pretty honest with you. I'm going to talk about the good things and the bad things of the Cena, starting first with the bad things. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Number one, I have to agree with the anti-Cena fans on this one. He is shoved down our throats all the time. A lot. There's just no denying it. There's no, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. The guy is pushed down our throats. It's true. I'm not going to deny it. I'm going to be clear as day with you. It's just the truth. I did research because I just started watching wrestling again, but I did research, and he's been in WrestleMania. He's been at the WrestleMania event 7 years consecutive in a row. Like, what? Like, I'm not trying to sound like the Miz here, but really? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, I can understand you being in WrestleMania 7 times in your career, but like 7 in a row? What? I mean, like, I just think there are so many more other superstars who, deserve a shot at that. I'm not trying to say Cena's not hardworking. I mean, like, for God's sake, let's be honest, he is one of the most hardworking people in this company. But, I mean, like, you just gotta market your people, but you can't just have him, everywhere. You can't have him in the title hunt all the time. Give it to other people, man. Like, give it to, I don't know, people like Kofi Kingston or R-Truth, like, or like, who else from the top of my head who's on there, like Zack Ryder. I mean, like, people like him. You know how much times I see, an episode of Raw, and I hear people saying, we want Ryder. It's like, I don't know, like, I just think they need to listen to the fans more about that. So that's definitely true. One, he is shoved down our throats a lot. There's just no denying that. Number two, which I have to also agree with the anti-Cena fans, and it kind of goes into what I was talking about with the first one. They like I said before, they need to market their people better. I mean, like, they have all this talent just lying in wait, just begging to, like, go out and wrestle. I mean, like, if you go to the WWE website and look at all the superstars, you'll see that there are more people, there are more superstars besides John Cena, CM Punk, Sheamus, Randy Orton, Big Show. There are more people like that. I mean, like, come on, let's be honest, people. When was the last time you saw Yoshi-Tatsu in a match and actually win? I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to actually try to remember that. When was the last time you saw him in a serious match and actually win? Yeah, you can't remember either. No, neither can I. I think the last match he had was against Damien Sandow, and he lost in, like, how many seconds? In, like, what, 1 minute? I mean, like, they've got all this talent lying around, and it really does pain me to see this. Like, I'm a Cena fan, but at the same time, I want to see more than just Cena. I don't come to the WWE. I don't watch wrestling just to see Cena. I come to see other people. I mean, like, come on. You've got so much. I mean, like, Kofi Kingston, R-Truth. You've got Primo, Epico. I mean, like, I feel like the WWE has all this talent, but they just don't know how to work it. Like, I'm not trying to, insult Vince. I mean, like, for God's sake, Raw's gone 1,000, so I think I think he knows what he's doing, but sometimes I just feel more that sometimes maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, like, Vince, all I'm saying is, there's more to the WWE than just Cena, Orton, CM Punk. There's more to, like, don't get me wrong, I like those guys, RKO, Go to Sleep, that's all great and stuff, but, like, seriously, come on, like, there are other people besides them. What about, like, Zack Ryder? I mean, like, the most Zack Ryder I've seen Zack Ryder in was when he had that rivalry with Kane, and he got seriously injured. He couldn't wrestle for like how many, and then he lost the United States Championship with that bullcrap way to Jack Swagger, I think. Like, really? That he gets written off like that? I mean, Zack Ryder's a good wrestler. So, yeah, I just think they need to market their people better. They have more people besides, you know, Cena, Punk, and everybody else. The third thing, I'm kind of half and half on. I will agree that, yes, in terms of wrestling, Cena's knowledge of wrestling is probably basic than most. Like, I'm sure he knows a few things, practices a few things, but his wrestling is basic. I'm just gonna, I mean, like, if you see the WWE games in terms of overall, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna kind of tweak something from Team 4-Star. The overalls are bullshit. I saw, like, in 2011, for, like, the PS2, PS3, his overall is, like, 95, and Kofi Kingston's, I've seen Kofi Kingston's, or no, better yet, Rey Mysterio, the Ultimate Underdog, his is only 88. I without a doubt in my mind, I know Rey Mysterio knows more about, has more knowledge of different moves than Cena. So that's kind of bullcrap. I mean, like, Cena does not know more, like, in terms of, I mean, like, in terms of basic knowledge, he knows it, but, you know, people like Rey Mysterio or even Alberto Del Rio, no matter how much you don't like the guy, he knows more about wrestling than Cena. That's just true. However, what I can't agree with, I can't side with the anti-Cena haters on this one. Well, the Cena haters on this one. The infamous 5 moves of doom. Okay, I'm going to be perfectly clear with you. Every wrestler has something like that. It doesn't matter if it's Cena. It doesn't matter if it's going all the way back to good old Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Every wrestler has something like that. I've been to YouTube videos where people are like, oh, all he knows is the infamous 5 moves of doom: shoulder block, slam, 5-knuckle shuffle, and then attitude adjustment. I can do the same thing with Randy Orton. Clothesline, power slam, spike DDT, RKO. I mean, like, I just see it so many times that, yeah, I can't see, but, like, it's just not Cena with the 5 moves of doom. Every wrestler has something like that. But here's the thing, we don't see it as 5 moves of doom. We see it as them, you know, building momentum, as everybody always says in the WWE. We see it as them getting, you know, hyped up to, like, try to land their finisher or something like that. So, you know, for you guys to say all he knows is the 5 moves of doom, and to just completely, blatantly ignore the fact that everybody has something like that. I mean, like, come on. Even to all you CM Punk fans, come on. CM Punk doesn't have something like that? Well, what is it? Like, he kicks him a couple times, high knee, then running bulldog, and then he signals for the go to sleep or the anaconda vice. I mean, come on. You can't turn a blind eye to that stuff. So I have to disagree with that. Now, I'm going to say here the pros of him. Like, yes, he is shoved down our throats, but you gotta remember, in the era we're living in, the PG era, he markets to the kids. That's one thing I can't hate John Cena for. I can't hate a guy who the kids appeal to. I mean, like, you can be honest. People can say always, oh, this Super Cena crap and all this. He always saved the day. I mean, like, I grew up personally with the Attitude Era. Yes, with good old Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, you name it, you know, where it was blood, curse words. I'm a great fan of the Attitude Era. Those ones you'll never forget. But come on, even the Attitude Era, when you were a kid, you weren't hoping for your favorite wrestler to come down and be a hero to go down and, you know, knock off the bad guy or the heels, as you said. I mean, like, I can't knock the kids, you know, for liking John Cena, because to me, John Cena to them was like The Rock to me when I was a little kid. I was always hoping The Rock would come down and, you know, save people from the bad guys, you know, give a rock bottom or, you know, a spine buster. I can't take that away from the kids. Like I said, the John Cena to them was like The Rock to me, or Stone Cold Steve Austin, or to whoever you liked back then. To me, like, I'm not going to knock a little kid for liking John Cena. It just makes no sense. Apparently now I hear that, you know, people are like, well, if you like Cena, if you're a fan of Cena, you're a baby, like, you're a little kid. At the end of the day, it's the WWE. You can choose who you like. That's what I'm saying. Anti-Cena fan, if you hate the man, hey, more power to you. And like this video states, I agree. Some of the things with Cena are played out. Some of the things, he is shoved down our throats. He does have too many title opportunities. It's true. But at the same time, I mean, like, this whole 5 moves of doom, this whole, like, it just, I mean, like, that part, you're just ignorant. And what's surprising is that most Cena fans are actually, like, adults, which kind of, I'm not trying to knock on what they watch, which is kind of disturbing that you're a grown adult and you're knocking on a little kid's superhero. I mean, like, seems kind of petty, don't you think? I mean, like I said before, you like who you like, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, you're really gonna knock on a little kid for liking Cena or someone like, I don't know, it just seems really weird to me. But, yeah, that's pretty much so far what I have to say about in this video. So, like I said, people who don't like Cena, you guys have great points, and like I said, I have mentioned them in this video. You have great points for not liking him, but at the same time, you know, some of the points, like I said, 5 moves of doom, you can do that with anybody. You can't hate the man for appealing to kids. Oh yeah, there is one more thing I want to mention, and I kind of alluded to it earlier with the PG era. There are a lot of people who say that John Cena was the reason for the PG era. I'm gonna clarify something that probably some people may or may not know. I'm not trying to sound bossy or anything, but really the only reason why, you know, the WWF, back when it was called that, when, you know, TV 14 was to be WCW in ratings with that whole Monday Night War thing, that's pretty much it. And then, like, after that had died down, after they beat the hell out of WCW in terms of ratings, after that, you know, after all was said and done, and they won the Monday Night Wars, that was pretty much it. There was really no need to go, to do that. And the show was PG before, so you can't really blame a single guy for, you know, something that's really decided by the company. Although I am going to say this, though, it would be kind of interesting to see a John Cena heel. It would be. I'm not going to front. I'm a Cena fan, but if he went heel, that would be some interesting. I mean, like, watching Monday Night Raw would get even more interesting than it already is. And with, you know, the whole thing going on with CM Punk and, you know, The Rock, I mean, like, for that to happen out of nowhere, that would be quite interesting. But you gotta remember, John Cena is the one who makes his decisions. He pretty much gotta do what everyone tells him, what Vince tells him to do. But despite that, despite people saying that he's lame, he's repeated, I still respect the guy, honestly. I mean, like, you gotta respect the guy who pretty much, you know, goes out every night and works his ass off. At the end of the day, you just gotta respect that. I mean, like, he's done a lot of funny things, like he actually hung out with a "We Hate Cena" guy. I mean, like, for you to just go up to your people who hate you and just smile like that, I mean, like, that's just gotta be great. So yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say with that. You can comment. I would honestly love to hear what people have to say, because, you know, like I said before, I'm a Cena fan, but I'm not gonna turn a blind eye to some things that are blatantly true. So if you get the chance to see this video or comment, you know, I would definitely wouldn't mind, you know, just responding to your comments. So yeah, that's what I pretty much gotta say for right now. Hopefully I can see you guys more often. Alright, laters.